Yeah.
All right, so first thing I'm going to ask you is, Dan, just talk to the camera and tell us who you are, where we are, and what the show's about.
Okay, we're at the Scarab at the Emerging Artist Series. My name is Deanna. My artist name is Monkey Teeth. I've been sculpting for about 4 years now, so this is quite a dream to me. Enjoying it and love the turnout tonight. Doing a little crossing over in different mediums, trying some other things right now. So I got to display that tonight, did some encaustic, some painting, and hopefully this is the beginning of something great.
So how long have you been doing what you're doing right now?
4 years.
4 years.
Yeah.
Before that, were you another kind of visual artist?
I did some sketching as a child, mainly writing poetry. So the sketching really didn't take off for me. I had a lot of friends that really excelled in it. They did a lot of realism, which I was striving for, and it just wasn't my thing. So I put it down, continued writing, you know, and this just happened out of the blue. Something happened in my life, and I was gardening and started making faces and forms in the dirt, and here I am.
That's how it happens sometimes.
Yeah.
It's like asking a musician, how'd you come up with that lick?
No idea. Right.
You know what I'm saying? It just comes to you sometimes.
Right.
Cool. So you work with different textures, I see, and different
Yes.
fabrics. It's almost like a collage in 3D to me.
Yeah, I use fabric hardener. I like to experiment with wax on fabric, incorporate different earth elements, rocks, shells, feathers, metals, sand, pretty much whatever I can find and repurpose. I had some sculptures here tonight that have been purchased that I've taken apart candelabras and found things in parking lots and different things, and built around that.
I don't want to mention any other artists, but there are quite a few in this area that really focus on found art. Quite a bit more than. Oh, I won't use that one. Didn't know where I was going there.
Okay.
So, and once again, he's been doing this for 4 years. So, what was your background before you started doing art?
Aside from just messing around and doing sketches on my own and writing on my own, absolutely no background in education as far as art goes. Life experience only and experimentation.
That's
Yeah.
amazing. Have you ever done clay?
No, I've never.
All hand molded.
I'm sorry?
All hand molded.
Yes, everything is from scratch. Yeah. Yep.
What mediums do you usually use?
Clay, acrylics. I've been messing around with encaustic. Haven't touched oils yet. Pencils, that sort of thing. I'd like to cross over into metal, try and do some of that. Yeah, I have some ideas. I have some people that want to teach me how to weld, and I'm totally open to that because I'd like to go larger. I started off, my first piece was very small, and depending on the vibe or whatever I'm doing, the size just kind of comes to me, whatever it is. I may have an idea in my head. I start with the project, and then it takes on its own life. I may want it to do one thing, it starts to do another, so I kind of go with it and give it its own, voice, if you will. So, size, I'd like to go up, do a little more, maybe outdoor type installation.
Awesome. Got any spaces in mind that you'd really like to hit?
I don't, maybe my yard to start with. Yeah.
Just an idea popped in my head, that's all.
Yeah. So, yeah, I think I might maybe decorate the property and see what happens.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Nice job.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Okay, so we're going to keep going.
Okay.
That felt natural, didn't it?
Yeah, it sure did. I'm surprised. But yeah, it's good.
So, well, that's just, like I said, just talking. Instead of my face on the camera, you can't see me. No, it's like, I don't need to look in the camera anymore.
Right.
Just talk to a friend. There you go. Think you got anything to add? So why should,
Keeping the earth elements in my work. But that's about it. I just hope somebody feels something.
Nice job. We got speed.
All right.
So talk to me about that one piece.
The first piece I did, I titled Oya, which is an Orisha in the Yoruban religion of Ifa. And Oya is a force that is about sudden change, female warrior. So there was an incident in my life. There was something that happened that really changed my life. It wasn't a positive thing either. It was really a horrible experience. And I spent a lot of time in my garden months afterward trying to figure out what I was going to do, how I was going to manage. And I started messing around with the dirt. And I think I mentioned that before. And then, making things. I had no knowledge of materials. I did a little bit of research and ended up with some clay. I had no tools, so I went into my toolbox and I got a screwdriver and started creating this piece. And it took me a few months, and then there was a show that came up that I heard through the grapevine. It was Damned. Anthony DVS does that show. And it was the last minute, and I wasn't even know what, I'm really going to cram and try and get this done. I had maybe 2 days left for submission deadline, and I put it in and used the name Monkey Teeth because it's a pet name, and I didn't expect it to be taken, and it was, so the name stuck, and that's my first piece there. Yeah.
Pretty cool story.
Thank you.
Yeah, I've been to the dance show a couple times.
Yeah.
Before it got super big.
I matter of fact, I went to, I'm trying to think if it was the second or third one, early on, and I loved it. I was completely taken by it. I brought people that I worked with at the time because I had seen ads for it.
Oh, the lightning? You got pictures of it? Oh, that's great. This is for you.
Hey.
All right, I'll call you back and let you know what she says tomorrow. All right, enjoy. Yeah, love you. Love you. See you later. Bye.
Well, that was quick. Okay, it's gonna.
Turn me off to the...
Roll. What's up? I guess you like it over. That sucks. Ah, there's one I missed. How's it going? Good. Beautiful night tonight.
Just the detail is so amazing.
I know.
Her hands, I just,
Thanks for pointing that out.
My grandma's not quite the same in terms of taxi, but she's similar in terms of out of the boat.
That's for sure. I'm into fish. I'm not so much into reptiles, but I understand the allure.
they're very, very cool, especially because I can take them into schools.
Right.
I totally understand.
Cool.
No, I'm kidding. That's what I'm
Sweet. Sweet.